Is this a private thing?
No. I just gotta get the right paper in front of me. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Good. Alright.
You got it?
I'll get you stuff in front of me.
Not this one.
You guys are here to talk about taxes.
Yes.
So the note I have on here that it was assessed as a mobile home for years and was just discovered to be a small ranch by the assessor.
It's actually not a ranch.
Okay.
And the assessors have come out and looked at it. Ron Patch did when he was
Okay.
active doing that.
Okay.
It is not on a foundation.
Okay.
It is on sonotubes over dirt. It's
Okay.
not even on a slab. It was a camp, a two-room camp to begin with. And the living room was a porch, which is now closed in.
Okay.
So it's not a ranch. It's apparently it was assessed as a mobile home because it's more like a mobile home than
Okay.
it is a house.
Okay.
I've been there 15 years. It has been assessed that way for 30 years before I even lived there.
Okay.
So I'm wondering why it would all of a sudden be assessed as a ranch.
I didn't look at this one myself, so I don't know. I'd have to go out and look at this one
Well,
myself.
Royce knows what it is. He lives up the road from me.
Yeah. So it's a stick built.
It's on
It's-
solder tubes
It's stick built.
over the dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have a crawl space.
Under
so,
the, yeah, I have a
but that's,
crawl
it's
space.
small, very small.
And
So is it on sonic tubes or is it on?
it's
crawl
on
space?
solder tubes.
Yeah, it's on, most of the houses on
Yeah.
sonotubes and just around where the cellar is, that was old rock wall. I'm not even sure that comes up and reaches the bottom of the building. does
No,
it?
it
Do you have any
Yeah, so it's-
utilities in the crawl space or no?
There's a furnace down there, but it's non-working, so
water
I
pump.
can't use it.
Water
I
pump, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can't use the basement, so it's like a real small,
Okay.
tight. It was from the camp, the original camp
Okay.
itself, the two
We
rooms.
actually have a monitor heater in the living room, that propane that we use at the tanks on site.
Okay.
That's our main,
2-room camp, you're saying?
Yes, and I bought this. I bought it for $62,000, so you know, I have my paper here. My loan papers. I have all my previous tax
Did
bills.
they write up what kind of house it was on that?
No.
No? People don't.
I just took it because all I could see was the amount that I borrowed, so I didn't, this was just my, from my application, you know, and I'm not gonna read it off here
No.
because this is different income and things like that, and that's not.
Okay, do you have an old tax bill? You got the current one right there.
I have the current and I have a lot of the old
Yes.
ones. I spoke with my lien holder, and they're expecting a call from me tomorrow morning. She wanted me to come in and ask questions and find out what was going on, and I need to call her first thing in the morning so we can decide the correct course, if any,
Yep.
that needs to be taken.
Yep. Well, your first correct course would be to file for an abatement. We have that paperwork out front, so if that's what you're requesting, because by law you're allowed to file for that abatement and ask for that difference and basically have us go out there and relook at it. You know it, I guess. You guys must have gone and looked at it, because I was that side of town.
I didn't even take measurements on it.
I don't know how
I
it
know it
changed.
because I drive by
It
it every
hasn't
day, I live in
changed.
the neighborhood, so it's.
yeah, 'cause actually Royce, when he was
Yeah.
over, we actually informed us, when he got a chance, he was gonna come at some point or
Probably,
something.
yeah.
Must have been something you guys looked at to change it though. Somebody changed it. I didn't see
I think
it.
Sue changed it to the, because
But
I
no
said it
one
wasn't,
looked at it since
I'm the
Ron
one that said
Patch,
it's not a
but
mobile
Royce
home.
is familiar with the house.
It doesn't
The
fit the criteria,
building.
there's no frame under it.
Okay. Okay.
That's the only problem there.
Yep.
But if you have to
What
make
is
a decision looking at it, it is more similar to the structure of a mobile home than it is a house.
Is it long and narrow and
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's your measurements on it?
Yeah,
the living room is like 12
I got a couple
feet.
others like similar like this. They're
Yeah,
stick
there's a
built.
lot of them in Lebanon, and that's
Yeah.
another question I was gonna ask. How are they classified? How are they rated? How was
I
that
could think
determined?
of, I can think of two that I know right down the road that I looked at personally, because we kind of split the town up. I went that way and they went this way. What was the dimensions on them again?
Oh,
I don't
The
know.
original main house
It's 2 rooms,
was
an 8 by
probably
10
12
and
by about 32.
no. Not
The original, well, the back half, because if the living
No,
room
that's
was a
a
porch.
bedroom and
I
bath.
think
That's
in
the
all
original
fairness
house.
as assessors, we should go and measure it.
Because that's where
Do it
the
that
bigger
way.
crawl space is, which it's not even really a basement.
Yep.
If I stand there, I'm like this in there.
And the
It's-
rest of it
it's only,
is,
Yep.
you know, you're crawling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I say,
Shimmying.
Yeah.
we'll still have you fill out this, because that's the only legal way that we can change it at this
Right.
point in the game,
Then
because
we
the
can
tax
work
bills
on
have
it.
gone out. So within that 185 days of the tax commitment, this is your legal process. This also puts us as assessors on a time limit
Right.
to be able to get an answer back to you,
Right.
and it also gives you appeal rights to the county commissioners and things like, so you sort of protect yourself if you want to fill this out, okay?
Because they are not paying this until I call her tomorrow.
I agree, I mean, that's fine, let us look at it.
But October 15th is when it's due. I don't want, whether it changes or not, I don't want the, whatever that percentage is for being late.
You're not behind 3 years,
No, but I might be. I might be.
No.
I from what I'm hearing, you know, and I gotta go put eyes on, you know, that's just what we gotta do, but, I think you have a reasonable
In all
question,
fairness,
you
we
know,
need to-
so,
yeah.
so let us go look at that. Trying to think of my schedule, I don't know what you're working,
I
You
can-
can't do
I'll
Thursday,
make
but-
mine. I can be available anytime, pretty much.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah?
You
Tuesday
have
morning,
my,
let me think.
you have the current one, right? No, I do.
Is 8 o'clock too early for you guys?
I gave him an old one.
Okay.
You should have them all back.
Oh, you gave me the other one back?
So,
That's it. Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I think I might have,
I think so.
yeah, I gave them all back.
Yeah.
Went to back to
Okay.
08 or something or something like
I
that.
had more, but I just didn't gather them together. They're all the same until,
So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning would work?
oh, yeah, 8 o'clock.
Only way I can squeeze
Alright.
everything in.
Yeah,
That work?
good with me?
Alright.
Sure.
Why don't we do that, give us a chance to go over them and look at it, and we'll go from there, okay? What I will do, let me get one of these,
Yeah,
Application
because
for
I have
abatement.
I have to let the lien holder know what's
Absolutely.
going
You'll-
on tomorrow morning.
should be able to have an answer by then. Are you guys home anywhere around that time, 8 o'clock, or are you gonna
I'm
be gone?
going to be home.
Okay, so we can probably give you an answer at that point, let us talk
I
about
would
it.
say so, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just go around and do the measurements so we know what we're all talking about.
Let me grab an abatement application.
But what do the measurements have to do with how
It
you
just
classify it as
It just
a,
gives us for future reference, that's all. It doesn't really. We call things small ranches, large ranches, and things like that, and count the number of garage doors from the part of the assessment, so that's.
alright, so I fill this out and
Yep.
then,
The biggest thing is I need your signature on it, but, you want? I got it here, you want me to try to fill out much as I can? Basically
Sure.
what you're asking is to put it back to where it was.
yes, for it to be assessed as it has been
As it has
since
been,
19,
it's
God.
been that way
The
for
house is
years,
old.
and
the
you
house is
know,
old.
no, the previous owners with her, it's been that way. You know, she's owned it for 15 plus years, and you know, they've been out there before looking at it, and then all of a sudden,
Put it that way. I'm not writing something in there you don't want.
Be better.
man, I gotta take a walk down the back by that pit. I think somebody was on the property cutting trees this
Again, after.
On your property?
Yeah,
weekend. Yeah, because it sounded like they were down over the hill. There weren't a machine, it was
And-
a chainsaw.
and there is another issue.
Somebody with a chainsaw, and I heard a couple trees dropping, but I had
I'll try
places
to
to
write
go. I
and
didn't get a
talk,
chance to
so
get down and
out
look.
here, but there's another issue.
Somebody from that pit's coming in, you know,
2015.
coming in that pit and
Yep.
cutting trees back there.
Yeah.
On the road, they had started cutting back to put a culvert in down on my side of the road. They never finished that job, so they cut a culvert and they ran it under the road, and it's been emptying onto my property ever since. Well, guess what? All of that property is wetland now, non-usable.
How long ago was that?
How long ago was that, Royce? At least 5 or 6 years ago that they didn't finish that culvert job.
Which are you
They
talking
cut
on
back the
Lower
front,
Kenny Road?
yeah, they cut back the front lawn. They cut down trees. They cut back my front lawn. They were gonna run a culvert down the side of the road. They never did. They left an open culvert this big around, and everything down there is flooded. I have a stream
They left a ditch, what you saying, the
They
ditch
didn't
on
leave
the
a
side.
ditch. They left there's a big
No,
culvert
no
there, and
ditch
I'll
in the
show
road.
it to you
It
tomorrow.
runs
It runs
runs
directly onto
behind
the
the
property.
shed, down over the hill, onto the
I'll
property.
show it to you tomorrow. What happens?
Really?
That's ruining the value of my property.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Yeah, the bottom of the hill, actually,
But
come over, I'll show
at
you,
this-
you can,
At this
Yeah.
point,
there's
to
actually,
close the culvert
it's like a little brook runs right through the bottom, the backyard.
might
On
help,
the bottom of
but
the property.
I did make 2 calls to Larry Torno when he was road commissioner and left messages without response. And I made a call to the current one without response. So, I'm just saying. Assessed evaluation of real estate.
You have the breakdown right here of what it currently is.
What is
So
that,
that's what you wanna put.
155.9?
Yeah, if you wanna break it down, land is that, building is that. Don't do the exemption, just the land and the building.
I don't have my glasses.
Oh, 37.9 on land, 128 on building. You don't have to total it, cause this counts your homestead exemption. Then what it basically, abatement requested, line 6. You're looking at 50,000 is what you are asking to abate. Seven, you just leave blank.
Yeah,
Yep.
home,
H.
I don't know, just,
What the 128 is a ranch, you know, is what we have for a standardized ranch in town. Normally would have a foundation underneath of it, et cetera, your typical home.
I wish it did. I wish it was. I'd have a lot less problems, that's for sure. And it would be a lot warmer. I don't know how much more I have to write.
I don't think you're probably good.
Today's the 28th.
28, yep. What we'll do, we'll come out 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it, cause we'll all be there. Yep. And, can give you probably give you an answer right then and there, most likely.
Are you all
Sounds
gonna be
like-
coming, what do you mean you all?
You coming?
3 of us.
Yeah, I'll be there about 10 past.
You all
Okay.
gonna, you all gonna need
Alright.
to come through
Yeah.
the house and everything?
No,
Oh.
we don't assess the inside, so
Nope,
just
nope.
look at the outside,
Nope,
look at,
inside.
I just wanna see the sonotubes, I just wanna see everything that you're saying to me, I wanna be able to, we'll
And
do
if
some
it's
measuring
not
probably.
sonotubes under portions of the house, it is,
cinder
the
blocks.
cinder
Blocks,
blocks. That's
And
the
the driveway
other end
end,
is all
there's a
cinder
little
blocks,
bump
and
up.
the
That's sitting on
end of the
cinder
living
blocks.
room, the front porch is sonotubes, the back is sonotubes. It's all either sonotubes or cinder
Is it
blocks.
looking-
We should be able to give you an answer tomorrow, so then you can.
You
call
might
the
have to
lending
pull
institution.
some of the plywood skirting to see that it's cinder blocks, and
okay.
I have a trap thing on the end, so if you pull it, you can see that
You guys
it's
will be
on
there
cinder
anyway, right? One of you,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we'll probably both be there.
Yeah,
I could tell Bob I'm gonna be late.
we won't be too awful long there.
All right,
I don't think we'll be long.
Half
And what we'll
an
do
hour,
is,
an hour,
I
maybe.
just want to explain to you that, you know, we'll make a decision tomorrow, be able to tell you, we'll come back, follow through with this, and make it official, you know, and this will get processed through. This is a process in here that, to get it,
Yeah, just
if
and
there's a
I'll be
credit.
able to call my
That's all.
mortgage.
Yeah, normally probably wouldn't give you an answer till we came back and discussed it, but we'll discuss it tomorrow, so you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
because it's really close to having to get them taken care of, so.
yeah, sure.
And they've put a hold on,
And just so you guys are aware, though, your legal rights, if you're not happy with whatever decision we come up with,
Right.
you have the right to appeal this with the county commissioners.
because they were very, the mortgage, my mortgage holder was very concerned about this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Nope, this will give me a chance to see it. I haven't seen it, so
And I'm still concerned about the diverting of
we'll look at that tomorrow too.
runoff onto the property.
Sure.
wait, Sally Shannon, she's still the commissioner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's one of the commissioners. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
Hope you guys don't have too late of a night.
Okay, thank you,
It
gentlemen.
won't be too bad. Thanks, Carol.
Have a good night.
We'll see you
Bye.
guys.
All right, so let's bring Mandy back in here if we can.
What is